Hello darlings, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Lexi Lou, and today we will be sampling the updated machine sent over to us by Mychway. If you have seen my previous video, then you know that I did a 4-week span of a before and after with working with the previous machine that they have sent. We love the results. We're going to try the updated machine and see how we feel about it, so let's jump right into it. So if you had not seen my previous video that I did with the Mychway cavitation system, I highly suggest that you go and check that out. It is a 4-week span video that shows my before and after of just toning, lymphatic draining, the details, the benefits, and all of the things. So if you had not seen that video, I highly suggest that you go check it out before or after this video, if you hadn't seen it yet. Of course, with taking care of cavitation, you always want to make sure that you are first focusing on your lymphatic draining. It is so important to have your lymphatic draining system flowing properly as you are cavitating your system and toning, releasing those unnecessary fat cells, and just getting your body really nice and tight the way that you want it to be. You also want to make sure that you are staying very hydrated during this process, as I mentioned very importantly before in my last video. So this is our cavitation machine. I'm gonna put that together with you right now so that you can see the setup, how easy or difficult that it may be, and the adjustments and the settings and all the things. So give me 1 minute and let's jump right into that. This 6-in-1 cavitation machine by Mychway is a professional grade body sculpting device that is designed for at-home use, and honestly, it's a game changer if you're serious about contouring your body without that salon price tag. It combines 6 advanced technologies: ultrasonic cavitation, multiple radio frequency heads, and LED laser pads, all working together to reduce stubborn fat, tighten loose skin, smooth cellulite, and tone your body. This machine is surprisingly very easy to use and very easy to put together. The digital touchscreen made it super user-friendly, and the attachments are very clearly marked. Each handle targets specific areas like the arms, the thighs, the bellies, and even delicate facial zones. I personally love the frequency wands for tightening and taking care of my contouring of my stomach. You can feel like a gentle warmth when you work deep within the layers of your skin that helps promote the collagen. The ultrasonic cavitation is great for breaking down those stubborn fat cells, especially with consistent use. The LED laser lipo pads are such a game changer. Honestly, you just strap them on, relax, and you let them do the work for you, and I really enjoy that feature and I can't wait to share it with you. They're designed to shrink fat cells using non-invasive light therapy, which is ideal for busy moms or anyone who is trying to be consistent but also on short term wanting those values. With consistent use, patience, and clean habits, these tools definitely deliver what they are marketed to do, bringing you spa-level technology at home, skipping those very expensive appointments and price tags that are associated with these high technology machines that you can actually do at home. It's quiet, it's sleek, and it fits easily in a corner or in a drawer when you're not using. Overall, if you are looking to tighten, tone, and treat yourself professionally at home, this is 100% worth considering. So let's jump right into this review, and I'm going to show you how I use it. Also, don't forget that all of the details for this machine will be linked in the description. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so our system is on. The first thing I'm going to do is begin to do my rollers and do a little bit of toning just to get my system acclimated with the cavitation system before we get started. After I do this, we're going to go into lymphatic draining, and I'm going to drink a half a bottle of water to make sure that my lymph node system is nice and hydrated so that we can properly drain. So I'm just going to go ahead and tone and sculpt for a few minutes. Is this optional? Yes. But is it necessary for me? Also yes. You can find these wooden tools on Amazon or the TikTok shop, honey, wherever you decide to do your little shopping. I like to get my stuff on Amazon because I like to get it quickly. I bought these on Amazon 3 or 4 years ago, and they work just fine. I did lose my dry brush, which was also something that was a part of my routine, so I have to get another dry brush, but for now this will work just fine. I'm just going to continue to get that lymph system moving before I get started. I'm going to go in with my sculptor. This is one of my favorite little tools, this little wooden tool. I like this a lot for slimming down my sides and keeping that nice hourglass shape. You know, keep it right, keep it tight, keep it right, keep it tight, keep it right. So I'm going to do this for a little while. I may speed this up or cut this out. Always remember that when you are using a cavitation system, you don't want to have any jewelry on. This is a frequency system, and you don't want to disrupt those frequencies or what you're trying to do as far as burning and eliminating fat in your body. So you want to make sure that you take off all of your jewelry. I'm going to go ahead and begin to work my lymphatic system, starting from the top. As you guys know, I like to do this a couple times a week, just to keep my lymphatic draining system doing what it's supposed to do, so that you don't get that buildup of inflammation or unnecessary fluid around your body, which is essentially what this is doing. It's burning those unnecessary fat cells that are trying to stick around in your water weight and things like that. Like when you hear about people speaking about water weight, this is essentially what they're doing. When you drain your lymphatic system, you're getting rid of all that unnecessary water weight. You just want to make sure that you are keeping your muscle fat and not the unnecessary fat. So, I'm going to come from in here. This is usually where I feel the most of my fluid buildup, when I do feel it. So I make sure that I really work this area. This area is also going to be the most somewhat painful by the time you finish your lymphatic draining system, because this area right here holds a lot of fluid, as you can see. And a lot of the times you can feel like the little bumpies in here where you have fluid buildup, and it could just be like diet, which is also very important when using cavitation systems and working on your lymphatic draining. You want to make sure that your body is adapted to a very you want to make sure that your body is adapted to a balanced diet. You know, may that be whatever diet that you're on or what you prefer. You just want to make sure that you're keeping everything balanced and not having a lot of processed food or sugary drinks, because that also assists in your inflammation and water weight buildup. Okay, so you always want to work in circular motions, and as you work those circular motions, you also want to make sure that you're working down, because the point of staying hydrated throughout your lymphatic draining is so that you can push out all of that water weight. And by the time you finish your cavitation system, you're going to have to use the bathroom quite a few times, which is normal, and it's good. And if you feel a little dizzy, that's also very normal. Your body is shedding a lot of toxins and impurities, so expect that. It's completely normal. So we're going to start with our gel. This is the same kind of gel that they use when you have ultrasounds done and things like that. You want to make sure that you have this on at all times when you are using this machine, to make sure that you are properly using the machine, but not only that, so that there's a barrier between your skin and the frequencies. So I have just enough on here. I'm going to have this set for 30 minutes. I'm going to time lapse this so that you're not sitting here unnecessarily with me for 30 minutes. Child, if you want to, you can. I focus a lot on the sides here because I really like that cinched in look. So around here where like your V-line starts, I like to focus in a lot. And again, just making sure that you are pushing down to get that fluid and that frequency to push those fat cells down, because you're essentially going to pee them out. Also, if you begin to hear a little ringing in your ears, like a light little ting, it's just the frequency of the machine. Make sure that you're continuously moving the machine around your body. Don't just leave it in spots for long periods of time. You want to make sure that you're actually circulating that area and getting those frequencies moving around. Just an FYI. So I'm going to be looking down a bit because I'm watching a show, but I'm going to time lapse this so that you're not just watching me continue to do it this way. Okay, so we have about 2 minutes left. So I'm going to continue to work this. Now, as I finish up, I'm just going to really just push down and work this down. Work those frequencies downward. So now I'm going to lightly apply a thin layer of this because I'm going to use the targeted frequencies just on the sides of my torso and right here in the center to target any stubborn fat. So I'm going to put this here like this. Okay, so I'm going to do it on the back side. I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put one here on the side. Turn it a little bit. Yeah. And then I'm going to put the other one here. And then I'm going to turn this on for 5 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're done. And we're done. Okay. So now that I'm done with these, I'm going to go ahead and clean these off. And that's the end of our session. This is what we are looking like right now. Again, remember that when doing this, it takes consistency. You have to make sure that you are on top of your diet, that you are staying hydrated and staying consistent. If you stay consistent, you will 100% see results, I guarantee you. So that wraps up this 6-in-1 cavitation machine review sent over to us by Mychway. It's been a great addition to my self-care routine, and I will definitely share updates with you guys as I go. If you are considering this device, I hope this gives you some insight on if it works for you. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.